Hi, this is Sujit again. Today I'm gonna brief you about Vinca's or Cora Vinca's plants. I just want to show you the whole path which I have covered with these plants. This is a 25 feet path which I covered with these Cora Vinca plants. I'll brief you about the whole history and the nature of these plants. Yes, you could see nice bloom style here. And these Vincas have an outrageous varieties of plants, especially two. One is like a minor Vinca and major Vinca. They're creeper style, they're wild in nature. But the plants what you're seeing right now is the Cora Vincas. Cora is the person who made them into hybrid style, which is more virus free or bacterial free or pesticides free plants. And these are the outrageous plants. You could see the nice bloom in nature. They have wonderful flowers, like you could see the size of the flower. They're a bit more than a silver coin. Yes. And they have an outrageous in colors, like they have they are in two varieties of Vincas. One is upright style Vincas and the other is cascade style. And the plant which you're seeing right now is a cascade style. You could see they're just falling from up to down, and they're the cascade style. You could plant this plant from as a hangers, you could use it like. And the others are like upright style. Cora Vincas can grow up to 18 inches to 14 inches high, and the cascade style 8 inches high. They'll be a bit low in size, but they'll grow very wide ranges. If you have just one plant, could cover 3 feet, like you could see this particular plant. This is just one plant. I'll show you. This is just a one plant. You could see the bark. This is the plant bark. And the area which it covered is, it is just one plant which covered all this area. That means one plant could easily cover 3 feet wide. And you could see the height of the plant too. It was just 14 to 18 inches height. And they grow and they have outrageous colors. You could see this is the color what you're seeing, right? A white and a red spot in it is the polka dot. They're in outrageous colors. Like if you go for an upright style, you have white, strawberry, violet, lavender and red in colors. I have almost 6 colors right now at my home. And if you go for cascade style, you have cherry, polka dot, peach, blush, Licca, strawberry and magenta. And you could see this is Leica. And you have many other plants. Yes, this is also in a polka dot in a cherry color. And this is the white color. You could see the plain white with a light yellow or creamy dot inside. And this is a peach bloom. You could see some light color in the nature. And these plants are very tough in nature. As I said, they don't need any pesticides. They're very less. They don't need much water. They are very tough in nature because if you're living in a places where you don't have much water or you don't have a water, these plants are the outrageous plants and they do really well without water. I live in South India where we don't the temperatures in summer would rise up to 45 to 50 degrees centigrade, not a foreign heat, but still these plants bloom throughout the year. I don't give water. They don't ask me water. Actually, they are very tough in nature, so they don't need much water. And even in the tough summer and even in the midsummer, they does really well with the same bloom style. Now it's December. We don't have a snowfall season here in South India. It was like for you it might be a spring season. Yeah, exactly. But these plants, no season, no temperatures, nothing could make change in this particular plant. They do really an awesome job throughout the year. The blooms and and there is no insects which feed on them. I know these plants particularly from almost 20 years. I've grown by watching these plants, and I never seen an insect which feeds on them, and they're very tough in nature. No weather could show an effect on these plants. They'll bloom throughout the year with the same amount of flowers. You could see the whole flowers. You could see every day the same amount of flowers, and the flowers won't fall much easily. They'll stay on plant for 3-4 days. Even though wind is so high, the plants does the same thing. You could see the whole path which I covered with this, and you could see it was 25 feet, and it was just covered by 20 plants or so. The same amount of flowers each day I get. And they don't really bothered about the soil too, because they don't care about the soil. You might have a black soil, you might have a clay soil, you might have a red, you might have a rocky soil. They just do awesome job. They never care about the soil, they never care about temperatures, they never care about you don't have to water them regularly, you don't have to give some pesticides. No, they never ask you anything. All you have to do is just to take a plant and pour it on your plant. If you don't have much, if you have a long path like 20 feet 30 feet rock plant, you can just put it on them throughout the long way, and they'll do an awesome job. They'll bloom throughout the year. I don't know about the snowfall season. If you have a snowfall season, I don't know, have an idea whether they bloom. When I asked few people who live in US or UK, they said like yes, even in the summer, even in the winter snowfall season, they may not bloom in the snowfall season, but the plant might be completely covered with snow, but they do get some seeds like these. You could see some, after the flower goes up, they'll get these kind of fruit kind of thing, and in that the black seeds will be there. I'll show you in another video. I do have some seeds of this. I'll show you. You'll get some nice black seeds, and after the snowfall season, the seeds automatically sprouts up and the new plants will grow, and as the season follows, they'll bloom up. So they don't need much maintenance. They do very well in any kind of situations. And if you live in an apartment, just one plant does really well. Keep it in a nearby window. They are sunshade lovers. Even if you don't have sunfall, they really do well even in the shadows. So you don't have to worry about you have a window, you don't have a window with glass, or you have water, you don't water. They never ask you about water and all. They don't need, there's 0% care. You just have to bring a plant to your home and just pot them. They really do an awesome job. So this is all about the Cora Vinca and the beautiful plants. I really suggest you, if you have a long garden, or you have a park, or you have whatever, you don't have much space, but these plants really do awesome job. So I suggest these plants for everyone. Wherever you live, you can take this plant. They are awesome plants with really bloom. Even if you can found in a cascade style, you could found in you could pot them, you could just put it on the soil, and they really does an awesome job throughout the season. If you want flowers which blooms throughout the year, these plants could do an awesome job regarding less the temperature, regarding less the and you could find as many as colors. As I show you 5 colors at my home, and I do have 2 more colors in another house, so you could find almost 10 colors in this plant. So that's an awesome color selection. After rose, I guess this is the only plant which has so many colors in it, and which blooms throughout the year regarding less the season, regarding less the temperature. So I really suggest you to have this plant, and hope you enjoy. Thank you.